Hey, what's going on, guys? Ender Slicer here, and today, ladies and gentlemen, I am here to say that we are going to be starting a very special series, and I hope you guys are really going to enjoy this. We're going to be starting a trading series. Now, I really have started to dabble into trading and work a lot harder to be making profit recently, and it's actually been a really fun time for me. And I wanted to share some of my trading experiences with you guys. So I'm going to be making a Road to Riches series. Now, what's different between a Road to Riches and a Rags to Riches? So what a Road to Riches is going to be for me is that I'm going to be starting with what I had when I started trading, really, and going into it, not just making little ref profits, but making keys and making that bigger margin of profit. So I started with around 30, 40 keys, and I was building myself trying to make something better and try and make a good amount of profit, make keys profit instead of just making ref. So yeah, these are my documented trades, and I would like to share you guys my trading experience. And now I trade a lot in spells, but I'm also looking into unusuals. I do have one that I currently have on me, but you'll see that in later parts of the series. So yeah, we'll be hopefully looking into spells, unusuals, maybe really niche markets like maybe skins. I don't really know. Haven't recorded the whole series yet. So guys, I hope you're really excited for the series, just as I have been. So yeah, we're going to start with these couple spell trades that I start off with. And we're going to do kind of rapid fire in this video because it's a lot of old trades that I did that I didn't really document what I actually sold them for, but I do remember what I sold them for. So it's going to be really quick. And then as we get into later episodes, you're going to see what I bought it for, what I sold it for. I only have what I bought it for in this video. So I'll show you guys all those little ones and then we'll get to the bigger ones later. So yeah, guys, let's get right into the trades. So the first sell of the video was a bot killer sniper rifle. I think it was a silver sniper rifle. I'm not really sure. It was basic kill streak, had a couple of parts on it, and exorcism. I thought it was nothing really good. It kind of goes against my idea on weapons. I actually wouldn't buy it again if I got another chance to. But I think I got a pretty decent sell. I got a key out of it. And I'd like to let you know this before I really click off into all this trading, that the price of ref really changed throughout this whole series. So I've been trading for about 3 months now, and the price of ref has skyrocketed. Well, actually, no, skyrocketed as in the amount of ref you're actually going to have to pay to get a key. So yeah, the ref has actually gone down in price. So it used to be around 30 ref when I think this series started and I started trading, and it went up to like 45 for a key. So yeah, you're gonna see that, and this is gonna be a little bit different. It's not gonna change that much though in the overall, course of events of trading. So yeah, I bought the sniper rifle for about 20 ref, and I resold it for a key, which is profit. But for a first spell sell, it wasn't that bad. But I don't think I could maybe get it again that easy. Then I got a Buck Turner's All-Stars that were genuine with Chromatic Corruption. And this was actually one of my better sells. The paint region on it was really, really good, and they were very desirable. So I got them for about 4 keys and 9 ref, and I flipped it over and I got 9 keys out of them. So yeah, that was a pretty good profit margin. This guy actually added me on BP, and he wanted to offer on me. He gave me my whole 9 buyout, which was really good. Next up, I got a Medimask and Jingle Bells that were both Spectral Spectrum. They were pretty good. I bought them for a nice bulk deal of like 3.5. So yeah, I was in pretty good margin for profit on them, and I just resold them for a low tier unusual and offered them both. And yeah, that was pretty good. So I got 7 keys out of that, which would be about 3.5 keys profit. And then I had this strange factory new Starcrossed rocket launcher with a couple of parts on it, and Pika really wanted it and hit me up about it. So yeah, I just held that for him and bought it for him, and I got a key out of that. So that was a pretty easy key. Then I got a Rotten Orange Brotherhood of Arms for about 5 keys and 2 ref. And that was a little bit of a more rough sell. I wouldn't invest in Brotherhood of Arms. They're pretty alright. The hat's nice, but there's just so many that they're a pretty rough sell. But I did get a decent profit out of this. Bought it for about 5 keys and 2 ref. And I flipped that bad boy for 7 keys to a low tier unusual plus like a key. Then I bought a Chromatic Corruption Napper's Respite for about 2 keys. The paint region was nothing really that special. It was just kind of like certain stripes of the hat. Yeah, I liked it. It was an alright thing, and I was pretty sure it would sell. So yeah, I made that, and I think I sold this one the fastest out of almost any spell. I sold it within like 20 minutes of getting it. I think it took me like 2 trades. So yeah, that was a really, really good sell. So I bought it for 2, got it 4 out of it. Next up, I have this Intangible Ascot with Team Spirit Footprints. I got it for about 2 keys. I think that was a pretty good buy on my behalf. It was a pretty decent Halloween cosmetic. Halloween cosmetics can be a little bit iffy at times. They're pretty strange, but besides that, yeah, I really like the cosmetic, and it resold pretty quick for 5 keys, so yeah, that was a nice 3 key profit. Next up, we have this Mishap Mercenary and the Strange Chromatic Corruption Thirst Blood and Mishap Mercenary. They're both chromatic. Got them for about 3.5 keys. They were really nice cosmetics, so I'm not mad about that buy. And I bought them for 3.5, and I think I flipped them pretty easily within like a day for about 6.5 keys, so that was a pretty easy, quick little flip. Then I bought actually a different Chromatic Corruption Napper's Respite but actually it had the same spell on it, same paint. It was ridiculous. So yeah, I bought that thing for 2, and again I flipped it for in 30 minutes for 4 keys. It was so easy. I don't know why that hat was so easy to sell, but I guess it just was. Then I got a Wilson Weave, a Spectral Spectrum. I actually got a steal on this. I got 1 key and 7 ref, so that was a pretty good deal on it. The Spectrum Wilson Weave had a really good paint region, but Spectrum hair things are really more difficult to sell than chromatic hair. So I wasn't that mad about it because I got it at such a good deal. But I thought it'd be a little bit more difficult, and actually it wasn't as bad as I thought it was. I resold it for about 3 keys within, maybe, a day-ish. So yeah, 2 key profit. I'm pretty happy with that. Then I got a Demoman's Fro with Chromatic Corruption and Violent Violet Footprints, which was actually a pretty good buy. I got it for 5 keys, and I actually found one of my really good spell friends now out of it. He decided to buy it off me for 9 keys, so that was a nice little 4 key profit. And all I had to do was hold the spell. You're going to get that a lot in spell trading where you actually have to hold things. Just find reliable buyers that are willing to pay what you buy, and yeah, you're going to have a great time trading. So yeah, bought that thing for 5 keys, then got 9 out of it. Next up, I bought a Big Man on Campus, and I actually didn't show this, but a backwards ball cap with Spectral Spectrum on both. The ball cap I bought out of scrap, so I didn't have the trading logs. It was so long ago. They both had Spectrum. They both had a pretty good paint region, and I just decided I got them for 3 keys. They were both Spectrum. I don't know why. I was in a little bit of an impulsive rush to sell them, so I got 4 keys out of them. Simple 1 key. I probably could have made more. I got about 1.5 each. So yeah, it was a pretty good buy on my behalf, but I feel like I could have gotten just a touch more. Then I actually got this Rotten Orange and Spectral Spectrum Crohn's Dome. And the Crohn's Dome, even though it's a very popular hat, there's a lot that exists and they're a little bit more difficult to sell. But this one actually wasn't that bad. And I got it for 8 keys, which was a really good price on it. And then I easily resold it for 11 that same day. I think I got 9 plus a Bills hat and some refs. So that was a pretty good buy. Then I bought a Spectral Spectrum War Pig for 1 key and 25 ref. And this was under keys for about 40 ref-ish, so it was 1.5, a little bit over, so it was a pretty alright buy. I wouldn't say it was anything insane, but yeah, I was definitely happy with what I got. The paint region's awesome on the War Pig. Yeah, I definitely suggest if you see a good deal on it, pick it up. So yeah, got it for that, and I resold it easily for 3 keys that same day. I was pretty happy with 1.5 keys profit, so I really wasn't that mad. Then I bought a Spectral Spectrum Hallmark for 2 keys. It was a pretty easy sell. The Hallmark actually has a really nice paint region. It's the whole hat, so yeah, I bought that thing really quickly and resold it really quickly for 3 keys from 2 keys. Pretty good on that. Then I got this fancy fedora and the Chromatic Corruption Golden Garment. I think I spent around 3 keys-ish, 3.5 maybe, on the whole thing. I also got a couple other things that were chucked in with it, and I sold both the 2 spells on their own for about 6, so 3 on each, and then all those other things I actually resold for 1.5 keys, which was a really good sell on my behalf, and I was actually really happy with that. I'm surprised because some guy really wanted that revolver that I was in there. It had a couple parts on it, I don't know why, and then someone else wanted the paints in it, so those 2 kept bidding each other up, so I got a pretty good price overall on that. So yeah, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you did enjoy this first little trading episode series. And overall, you might be asking, what profit did we make only in this episode? And ladies and gentlemen, today we have exactly made 38.5 keys profit throughout all these trades. That is pretty good for only a couple days of waiting max on each of these spells. So yeah, I love spell trading. It's so quick, it's so easy. Definitely you should look into it. It's really, really fun, and the market's amazing. Sorry this video wasn't as in detailed and in depth as some other ones were. I'm going to be showing you paint regions. I'm going to be showing you what the spell is. I'm going to be showing you trading, what I bought it for, what exactly I sell it for. I'm going to have all those things, but in this episode I currently did not have the exact right amount of stuff because all these were more than a month ago, so I didn't get them in my Steam trade history. But yeah, I did get scrap auctions. Hopefully those worked all well, and I really do hope you guys enjoyed this episode. If you did, please leave a like, please subscribe. It'd really mean a lot to me. I really want to get this series off the ground and make it really get it going. I think it's a really fun series. I think you guys should really enjoy it, but I don't really know. So depending on how many likes, subs, whatever it gets, yeah, it'd be really appreciated. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you have enjoyed this video, and until next time, peace out.